Quinte Humane Society is Belleville's home for unwanted and unappreciated animals. The society houses everything from cats and dogs to the occasional snake or pony, working to make sure all the animals are looked after. The shelter gives the animals the appropriate medical treatments and shots to ensure their health.
The Humane Society is here for helping animals in the community, stray animals, injured animals, and people who can't look after them, bring them to us, and that's what we do.
There are many things that need to be done, and the vet techs and volunteers work hard to make that happen.
Well, our big challenge is the amount of animals we get in. We're not big enough for the amount of animals we are taking in from the community. Spaying and neutering is a big thing. It's a challenge to get people to do it. And just keeping the place open, like with money, like it costs about $300,000 a year to keep this place going, and it's all on donations. When we've taken in an animal that was, really sick, really, emaciated, skinny, and that we've brought that animal, back up to health and are able to adopt it out, it's a really good feeling.
The shelter works alongside OSPCA officer Tex Ryder on animal cruelty cases, where he rescues abused animals and brings them to the Society for rehabilitation. Tex covers all of Hastings and Prince Edward County, traveling numerous hours to reach each rescue.
I love animals. I have 3 dogs of my own. I have a cat, I have a bird, and I have fish, all that have been part of a rescue that I've done at one time or another.
Tex has been a part of both small and large-scale rescues, saving large groups of dogs from neglectful owners.
A hoarding situation over in Picton, in the Picton area. We took, it's a while back, but I believe there was 127 animals that we took out of a house. As well, there was a large number of dead animals in a freezer. The lady was eventually convicted of animal cruelty, and at this point she can never own animals again for the rest of her life.
Other rescues are set up by large-scale transport teams that relocate and rehabilitate animals that have been abused. Sonia Steen and her friend Tracy Charlesley run their own rescues while working alongside organizations such as Open Arms Transport to help in the relocation of these animals. The transports can start in states like Ohio or Kentucky and could end anywhere from the US to Canada.
Just getting into it, there's such a need for it. Yeah. And it's becoming more and more of a public thing. Like even 10 years ago, people didn't realize that there were foster homes and rescues. They thought if they wanted to help a dog, they went to the local SPCA or the pound of the shelter and they got one. Or a breeder and got one. But now people are just becoming more educated about puppy mills and rescues and fostering. And that's kind of why I got into it originally, and that's why I continue on, is more, there's such a need out there.
These rescues are run by a chain of volunteers who contribute their free time to transport the animals from one checkpoint to another. Sonia's route is from Port Hope to Belleville, while having her foster home base out of Trenton. There are many reasons to adopt rescued animals and to visit the Humane Society, and the price can't be beat. These animals need a forever home with people who will care for them as much as they want to care for you. Contact your local Humane Society or animal foster home for more information on how you can make a difference in an animal's life.